Hello and welcome to my man cave. I've been asked by the Dandelion project to prepare a short video on some of the things that matter to me as the individual, as the person behind the poster and the photo of my manifesto. The first question is, what is it that I most deeply and profoundly love? Well, I've got to say, I've got 5 children. They're all grown up now and I'm immensely proud of all of them. They're tremendous support to me and I love them very much. I also have 2 grandchildren, and one of the favourite things I enjoy is spending time with my grandchildren. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience. Alongside all of this, and underpinning a lot of the values that I hold, has been my Christian faith. I've been a Christian since I was a teenager, and this has shaped a lot of my influences, a lot of my values, and a lot of the way I've lived my life since then. Second question is, what are my deepest and most profound gifts? Well, I'd say I'm a good listener. I have a very reflective personality. I'm a team person and I'm a caring person. I've been both the director of a pensions business and I've also been a minister of a church in the UK. So these things are important to me. Working with people, listening to people and respecting other people's views and opinions. What are my most deepest and most profound responsibilities? Again, I come back to being a parent. Although I was a Christian minister for a few years, and although I've been the director of a business, family has always been my prime responsibility. In many decisions, family always comes first. And looking after my children and being there for my children has been a massive driver, and I see that as my core responsibility. Being a father is more important than being a pastor, more important than being a director. Family is very important. If there was one thing I would change in the world, what would it be? A charity I've grown fond of, and I do support them from time to time, is the work of Water Aid. Now, Water Aid, their goal and their vision and their objective is to provide clean water for as many places as possible in the world. It's quite shocking when we see the statistics of how many people die and contract really serious illnesses because they don't have access to safe and clean water. I support the work of Water Aid and I encourage other people watching this video to take a look at the work they do. If there are no limits, what would I do? Well, certainly, as a deputy, I'd want to see that we have the best education system in the island. I want to see that we have the best transport links, the best tourism industry. I'd want to see that we have the most environmentally friendly waste management system, affordable housing for all, and the best awareness and treatment for all healthcare issues, in particular mental health. Finally, what does the greatest place to live on earth mean to me? Well, I love Guernsey. Guernsey is my home, and one thing I really like doing, and particularly when it's a nice warm sunny day, is get out onto the cliffs. I love all the cliffs. The Fermain to Jerberg stretch is very familiar with. I particularly like the Jerberg through to Mullum Wet and Saints Bay and Icar onto Petit Bow. And then the most unused bit, I suppose, of the cliffs is when you go past Petit Bow up to the Goof and you've got the sort of big barren stretches through towards the Thiel, Cremaille and Corbière and Le Prévost, and then finally on to Plymouth. It's a great achievement when you've walked the cliffs, and if you're able to, I'd encourage you to do it. It's really, really beautiful scenery. Guernsey's more than just its cliffs though. Guernsey is a bailiwick and it has other islands as well. I have a very strong fondness for Alderney. I used to go there regularly when I was working. I really like Sark and I'm really looking forward to going to the Sark Folk Festival at the beginning of July. And of course I love Herm. A year that passes without going to Herm's Ale and Cider Festival is a year wasted in my view. It's a lovely island and I went there most recently when there was a free Travel Trident trip and I did a walk around the island. Beautiful islands, the bailiwick of Guernsey. I wish more people would come and see us because we've got a lot to offer. Thank you very much and I wish you well with the work and the objectives of the Dandelion Project.